Hello, welcome back to the Lego Bro 44 YouTube channel, and this is Building Bracca week 3, and I know it's not really week 3, but this is the update week 3. Now, I've been at Brick Fair last weekend and been busy with other things, so I haven't been able to post an update to the Bracca mock until now, but a lot has been done. And some exciting things have shown up in the mail, and some new sets have came out since the last time I posted, which includes some great figures. And again, at Brick Fair I bought a couple of sets that are going to be added into the mock and all of that, so it's a very exciting time in the whole Bracca scheme of building. So let's go take a look at what's actually there and then talk about the little upgrades to the sets, including lights and etc. So let's go take a look. Sit back and enjoy. So let's start off the build on this side, and as you can see, I got my light kit for the Bad Batch Shuttle and it looks amazing. I feel like the whole light up adds so much more to this mock, and it makes it feel like an actual build and starting to become something bigger. And I always say that every week, but I truly think that it adds so much to this build. Now, I also got a couple new figures, including 2 decal clone troopers I got at Brick Fair, Virginia. I think they look perfect, and again, in this whole scene during the Bad Batch, they were dead on the sides of Cad Bane himself and the whole thing. So I feel like adding them again fills in what this scene was and what they were doing. Next up is Omega, and I actually got the official Omega from the Justifier set, and I think she looks awesome next to Hunter, and I'm happy to actually have a real Lego minifigure of her instead of a custom. And next is my first Cad Bane figure, and again, I think he looks perfect for this mock. 1, because it's Cad Bane and he's badass, and 2, it is screen accurate with what he's wearing in general, and I feel like that is just awesome and perfect timing for this whole mock, and I can't wait to have him actually with his droid next there. I'm currently building that set, so I'm not on that droid just yet, but he will be added once I have him. Next up is I finally finished the door, the hangar door to be exact, and I think it turned out pretty good. I feel like having this tiled off, which I'm currently doing right now, adds so much more and just makes it more complete, like over on this side, and I feel like it just looks perfect and it adds everything together. And I added some little pieces down here, kind of finishing off that whole angles of that bottom of the hangar doors, just a little bit more detail instead of just studs. But yeah, that's really everything I added over on this side. Again, I think the light kit adds so much more detail, and I think it looks perfect with the lights on the back and the brake light blinking. I'm actually getting a replacement part here, but the transaction talking to them was super easy, and I have a free one coming on its way, so I'll fix that right away. The whole box for this whole light kit is very simple, not that big. Just plugs in with a USB into the little cable underneath the whole ship itself, and this will be hidden away in this bottom part here, which will be covered by a layer on top. Now let's look over on the other side, which I feel like I wanted to show how I built the base before I started building on top. And this will be the Bracca landscape, the muddy terrain, the people working, taking down those Venators and ATTEs and all those Clone Wars ships that they are not going to be using anymore. So that's going to be over here, but again, I just wanted to show the process of what is underneath something like this. For if you're beginning to get into mocks, I feel like it's always nice to have it layered up instead of having it on a flat base plate. Having it up on something adds a lot, especially having that black border. I feel like makes it look a little bit more professional and makes it look like you're actually doing something. But again, you can do whatever you want. This is just how I do my process, and I thought I would share how I do it for people who are wondering. Again, I'm going to be adding a mountainscape over here and then having the second layer. And this brings me to my next figure I got, which is the second sister, and I'm actually using another light kit, lightsaber, to have her lit up on top, and her basically interrogating the people on the train that might be the Jedi, might not be the Jedi. And I also have my custom Cal Kestis with his custom lightsaber light up, and he's going to be fighting her, kind of blocking her blade. And this is my own custom, and I feel like he looks pretty good for who he is. And I chose the color blue because that was the standard in the game and what he used in the beginning of that scene, so I thought, why not? And I wish there was an orange light up lightsaber, because I would use that instead, because I think he should have an orange lightsaber, but I think blue will look great with the red. It always looks classic, and that's going to be up here. And I'm thinking about building the mountain kind of the easy way in Lego view with those. So I'm trying to order those pieces, so they'll be here, and I can kind of build that up and all that. But I think it's going to look super good when it's done. And this has really been all the week 3 update. Again, this was a couple weeks work. I know it's not a lot, but I've been busy with Brick Fair and other things, so I hope you enjoyed this. So let's get back to actually looking at me. So that has been my week 3 update of Building Bracca, and I feel like a lot has been done. I feel like a little bit polishing off of the hangar and starting of the terrain part. I feel like we're getting some good progress down. I actually picked up some cool little brown pieces that will work perfect with that muddy terrain at the Lego store recently, and I feel like the process hasn't been too hard yet. I feel like I've been reasonably building and kind of going at my own pace, not getting too rushed, not getting too overwhelmed with all that. But if you have any thoughts on the build itself so far, please let me know, and if you have any questions, please let me know either on my Instagram or my YouTube or anywhere you can find me. I feel like if you have any questions, if you're starting mocks or starting anything, just let me know. But yeah, following in week 4, I'm going to start that terrain on that other side, kind of polish off that hangar more by tying off some pieces so it looks a little bit better. But week 4 might be at the end of this week or middle of next week, just depending on how far I get, because I don't want to post basically the same video I did right now. But yeah, I'm going to try and get some more done with the pieces I got and kind of give you a little bit more update. But I want to talk about that light kit a little bit more before I finish off the video. Now, the light kit came in this simple box. It was a couple of week delivery because it was over in Europe, but again, I wasn't in any rush or anything, but it came in perfect. The building instructions you had to scan on your phone, and it basically popped it up, just showing step by step. It was a super easy process, having pictures, and again, if you had any questions, you could contact them, but they were fairly simple instructions. Again, mine came with a light that was separated. The wires weren't together, so they weren't going to light up. So I contacted the help desk, and they answered right away saying, like, we're sorry, and there's like a 2-year warranty for every product they send out and all that. So they set me up with sending a whole new light that's going to go right there. So that will be there in a couple of days probably, because it's been already around a week. So they were super nice. They were super supportive on all that, so I thought that was good. Again, this is not a paid sponsor or anything. This is just my own opinion, but I feel like they were nice, and they're their own company, and I want to support these Lego light ups and all that stuff because I feel like they're part of the community and they're super cool to add to mocks and basically just on display and all that. Again, if anyone was wondering, it's Game of Bricks that I got my light kit from, and it was the only one that had the Bad Batch Shuttle light kit that I could find that was not a terrible, outrageously large price. And they were having a deal in July that if you buy one, you get like 50% off or 60, something like that. So I got the Bad Batch Shuttle for fairly cheap, and I also got the Gauntlet light up kit, which I'm excited to put on my display and just basically see how it looks, because I love the Gauntlet, and having it lit up will look 10 times better. But Game of Bricks was where I bought the light kit, if anyone was wondering, and I'm actually using Light My Bricks for the whole lightsaber kit, and I had these for about a year now, and I've been using them in Instagram pictures and all that, but I think they look cool in pictures, and basically you see them in mocks. I feel like everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, where'd you get those? So just for anyone wondering where I got these, and I actually got this figure from Firestar Toys, this second sister. I think she looks good, and I wish Lego officially would make this. Fallen Order sets may be coming soon now with BD1 on the market, but yeah, if anyone was wondering, Firestar Toys, Light My Bricks, and Game of Bricks is where I got those. But yeah, that's really all I got, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know, but yeah, that's everything. So I hope you have a good day, great day, and may the Force be with you. Peace.